Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about my experience when I received the vaccine. I received Moderna vaccine almost a month ago. I will be receiving the second dose in a couple of days. So I want you to talk about my experience, how the process went and how long I had to wait, and what type of side effect I had, and so we'll talk about that in this video. I want to share my experience because I want you to know how exactly things will go if you get the same shot and what type of experience you might have. Basically, I went to New York City website, I signed up for a time slot, I went to the location, I was told that I was early and I had to wait a couple of hours, and I did wait like 3 hours before it was my turn. There was safe distancing all over the place. They made sure that we were not close to each other. We were 6 feet apart while waiting in line. Once we were inside this location, we were sitting apart from each other, 6 feet apart, and then we got another line and we were finally able to go to this big area where there were multiple stations where people are getting vaccines. So once I arrived at the location, I was asked some question. They asked to see my ID to confirm that I am an essential worker and confirm that I do live or work in New York City. Once they confirmed that, I was given the shot. So you can see I'm getting a shot. It was really quick. Once you got to the station where they're giving the shot, it took maybe less than a minute. Once she confirmed, she gave me the shot. I basically had to wait 15 minutes after. So once I left that station, I was told to sit in another area for 15 minutes and make sure that I don't have any symptoms, I don't have any allergic reaction. And on that day, I think maybe a couple of thousand people got their shots at this location. It was a really big area, and no one had any allergic reaction. But that doesn't mean that you might not have allergic reaction. So at this point, they're saying that if you have any severe allergic reaction to taking any type of medicine or any type of vaccine before, you shouldn't get the vaccine. So that's what they want to make sure, that if you had previous reactions to vaccine or to other foods or something like that, and they're very severe, then you shouldn't take the vaccine. But no one at this location had any reaction. After I left, I was suspecting that I might feel some soreness in my arm, I might feel some type of pain in my arm, I might have fever. So I was expecting all those, but the good thing was, like, I woke up in the morning, I didn't have any fever, I didn't have any pain in my arm, I didn't feel anything that was different than how you will get a flu shot. Actually, when I got my flu shot last year, I felt more pain the next morning on the place where the flu shot was given than this vaccine. But I didn't feel any soreness. There was no red mark when I saw the area where the vaccine was given. I didn't see any type of reaction. The main thing I was looking for was a body ache or fever or soreness. There was nothing like that. That was the same experience that I had with other people who I know who got the vaccine around the same time. That's the same experience most of those people had. Now, some people did receive the vaccine and they had some type of reaction. So one of my friends, he started vomiting after a couple of hours, but he didn't have any other symptoms. There was no vomit, there was no fever, there was no body aches or anything like that. And then another person who did receive the same vaccine, and he did have fever that went all the way up to 104. So he did have fever. And other people who are older and younger, a lot of them received the same vaccine, which was Moderna, but didn't have any type of reaction. So I think when I discussed in my last video that around 15% of people might have some type of side effect, that's probably right. So a lot of people who I spoke to who received the Moderna vaccine didn't have any reaction, and then some did have some reaction, mostly fever, body ache, and one person actually vomited. So now that was Moderna. I mean, Pfizer have similar circumstances, but I will be receiving my second dose in coming days, and I will make another video and I'll tell you my experience with my second dose. Basically, more and more people are reporting that they had side effects after their second dose. So it's possible that I have some side effects. And I just want to point out that I did not take any Tylenol, I didn't take any type of medication, I didn't take any type of fever medicine before or after I was given the vaccine, because I just wanted to see if I will have any side effects. So I wanted to document exactly what happened to me, if there was anything, but I didn't have any, there was no side effects. I didn't have allergic reaction, no fever, no body aches, no redness in the area, no swelling in the area where I received the vaccine. So I think it's pretty similar to what I expected. So part of the reason why I'm making this video, because I want more people to be comfortable with getting this vaccine. There are people who are scared that, you know, the fever will be really high or they will have body aches, that they just don't want to get it. I think the pros and cons of this situation is there are a lot more pros and a lot less cons. Like, even if you do have reaction, even if you do have side effects, it might last only for a day. And that's exactly what was the experience for other people who did have some type of side effect after receiving the first dose. So once I receive my second dose, I will also make another video and I will document if any side effects I have from that. And so I think the more information we have, the more we discuss this with each other, the more comfortable we will become with this. I'm sure there are people who are on the border, they want to get it, but they're afraid of the side effects. I think more and more people should be making videos, more and more people should talk about what their reactions are, what their side effects are, so more people will be well informed. I think the best way to do anything is be very well informed. So you can read about it, you can watch other people's video, find out what type of side effects they are having. But I will not say that just because someone else had a side effect, you will have it. It's very different. It's not genetic either. So it's not like all minorities or all black people or all Asian people will have side effects and white people won't have it. It's not like that. I mean, it's all over the place. Some minorities are having some effects and some minorities are not having it. Some white people are having it, some not. I mean, it's just very all over the place. So I don't think we should predict if you will have side effect or not. But I think it's safe to assume that some people will have it and some people won't. But more and more people are reporting second dose might have side effects. So I will report back once I know what type of side effects I have after my second dose. So please subscribe and like this video so you can get my next video and other videos that I will make on this channel.